Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much? Too much? Said I love you, baby. Real love, yeah. Real love is buying groceries for your family.
Don't want the letter, but I don't want the same. I wanna see the letter. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing that's playing on my mind. Go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Had him out front for strike 3. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris II. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, Boog, here's a nugget on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Well, he rarely travels without his tiny, fluffy dog, Mikan. Mikan is named after a famous mandarin orange from Japan whose peel nearly matches the pup's fur color. I love that name.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. And a swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Down in order go the Braves. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and going for Atlanta, Spencer Strider.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Runner on the move. Popped up. Arcia puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Max Muncy. And a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead.
Rudder takes off. This one in the air. Arcia. He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. Second inning set to go. Is Matt Olson now.
Matt Olson.
Yamamoto back to work. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
Off the plate inside, and that's ball 1. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder, Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname?
Yeah, no clue. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Austin Riley now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Strike 2.
0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Jurickson Profar in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Two outs. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Mookie Betts. Saying you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game. Time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for.
Well struck right field. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity.
Oh, gets dirty. Throws from his knees. And they get the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
And a foul ball. Runner on at third, one gone. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna after it. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. And there's a rocket into the outfield. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Waste no time there. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
First one to Freeman is in for a strike. Double steal. Out towards right center field. He's got it. That is the inning. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors. Back in the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
So here's Murphy now. Fastball for a strike. Murphy, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Next offering is in the dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike 3, and it's 2 in a row.
That's about as nasty of a splinter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. And that is out of play. And the righty deals. Up the middle. Betts. The throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And the Braves go down. Welcome back. And take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Line drive. Profar makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman Max Muncy.
Max Muncy at the dish. He popped out his first time. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
On the ground, out to short. Arcia whips it to first. Mookie retired, 2 down. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And that one pulled foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Dodgers with the run-scoring double, and it's 2-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Swings through that one for strike one.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Got him swinging.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boo. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Harris in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pulls that one foul. Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Struck out swinging his first time. And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Gets him to chase after that one.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Popped up. Kim. Brings it in. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a ball line to center. And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. The batter now will be Will Smith. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. On to first in time. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Base hit, center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one fouled off. Conforto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the go. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Murphy makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in L.A., all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson. Yamamoto back to work. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Braves, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And 1-2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
To the right side. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Austin Riley. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's downstairs and outside. The Braves hitless so far in the game. Swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Left fielder,
Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. That one out to right. Conforto squeezes it, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Freeman hits it in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. One away. And the batter now, Hesung Kim. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. And a rope into center field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Albies to second, throw to first, but he beat it. Here comes Max Muncy.
Runner.
Shohei on the go. Swung on, belted. Back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. And we're back. Start of the 6th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off Ozzie Albies. Tap foul at the plate.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Freeman steps on the bag, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's Sean Murphy. There's the strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Got it. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop
Orlando
at the plate.
Arcia.
Orlando Arcia. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws in time. The 2-3 strikeout. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Here's Johnson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90.
Oh, now a great stop on the money. Nice play.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Acuna snags it for the second out.
Now batting, catcher Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Smith measures 5 feet 10 inches, 195 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Dylan Lee up and loosening in the pen. Bummer. Getting loose as well. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Harris makes the catch, and the inning is over. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-2. Hit in the air left field. Hernandez hits it away for the out. And there's one down. Michael Harris the second. Now at the plate. Fought off foul.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But
ground ball right side and foul ball. The Braves yet to pick up a hit here. And now 1-2. Cut out and missed, struck him out. And his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Hit on the ground, and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone.
Well, he's been absolutely lights out on the mound all game, and I really thought he might pull off some history here, Boog.
He had that look, no doubt. Perfect games are so tough, though. It's one of the rarest feats in sports for a reason. Right through there for a strike.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Dylan Lee.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Acuna hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 in this one. Out to center, Harris. Hauls it in to end the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Yamamoto back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Yamamoto into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Out to short. Jumps, throws, not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't.
Profar climbs in on that left side. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Center field. Outman has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Yoshinobu Yamamoto done for the night, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Looking very settled on the mound here.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Hae-Sung Kim.
Second baseman, Hae-Sung Kim.
On the ground, right side. Albies tosses to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the 9th. And the batter now, Sean Murphy. Sliced hard but foul. Yates, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Around second now as they still don't have it. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. Andy Pajes, he'll take over out and left after the injury. Arcia stands in now and watches strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
The Braves down to their final strike. Swing and a ball popped up. High bounce, and he barehands it. Now it's going to be Michael Harris II.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Late with the swing there. Got him, and that's the ball game. 2-0 your final here in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout.
I'ma stick to the mission statement. Yeah, let's get the paper. Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, the Americans tell a lie. The dollar cover the flaws, the flow. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on. The weather throwing me off. I'm in the city, get lost angles. I'm trying to move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me, I'm ready to stay at heart. Heavyweight in the industry, want to siphon it up. They rewriting it with every bit of spiting it. Ever since I gave the first pass of Nikes, I've been seeing where the anaconda.